program for you. Tag the classroom in your home. Educative program. So we believe you will learn English, mathematics, general studies, full of knowledge. Come, let's have some fun. For the best reasons, we know and we believe in awesome pupils like you. And we appreciate and commend your hard work and putting all your effort as far as your education is concerned. And so this program, Tag the Classroom in Your Home, has been specially designed for you. A program that has been initiated by Lagos State Universal Basic Education Board, LASUBEB. It is to ensure that no child is left behind. And this edition is for lower primary classes. Let's introduce ourselves to you.
Hello, amazing pupils. I am Auntie Tino, your mathematics teacher. And today's mathematics class promises to be fun as usual.
All right, my friend, high five. How are you? Yeah, I'm glad to be here with you, and I'm your general studies teacher, Uncle Shehi. We'll have fun.
Right, I am Auntie Lola, and I'll be taking you through English studies, which are called communication class. And in trial, we'll bring you
The classroom in your home.
Please relax and let's learn. Hello children, you're welcome to today's lesson. You're welcome to our English studies class, which we call communication class. I'm sure you all await today's lesson, and today we'll be looking at another interesting topic, and the topic is consonant cluster. Did I hear you say that? Consonant cluster again? Very good. But before we delve into that topic, can we look at our learning objective first? That by the end of today's lesson, you should be able to identify the words with consonant clusters. Have you heard of that word before? First, you've heard about consonant before, yes or no, children? I'm sure you all know your consonant letters, right? How many alphabet do we have, first of all? We have 26, right? How many vowels? We have 5. And so the rest of the alphabet are what? Are consonants. And we have 21 consonants. If you've forgotten, well, now I've reminded you that we have 21 alphabet that are consonant. And so let's begin with what we mean by consonant clusters. When 2 or 3 consonants follow one another with no vowels between them, they are called consonant clusters. Can we take that again? When 2 or 3 consonants follow one another with no vowels between them, they are what is called what? Consonant clusters. Consonant clusters. And so it may happen at the beginning of a word. It may happen at the end of a word. At the beginning of a word, we might have 2 consonants or 3 consonants together. Or at the end of the word, we might have 2 or 3 consonants together. Well, to say these words, we pronounce the sounds of the consonants together. Are you with me? To say those words, we need to do what? We need to call the consonant words together, the consonant letters together. We do not allow a vowel sound come in between them. Okay, so let us look at the first example. We have T-R-E-E. And I'm sure you know that letter T is a consonant and letter R is a what? Is also a consonant. And since we said that consonant cluster can come in between, in the beginning of a word or at the end of a word, well, in this word we have it at the beginning. And so letter T and letter R are the what? Are the consonant cluster. So how do we pronounce that word, children? 3. Okay, beautiful. Now for the second example, we have B-R-O-O-M. And so letter B and letter R, they are what? They are consonants. They are consonants. And of course, they formed, letter B and letter R formed the cluster at the beginning of that word. So we have broom. We have what? Broom. Okay, another one. We have letter C, letter R, A, B. How do you sound letter C? It is what? Very good. And what of letter R is what? So let's blend it together. A, B. And that is what? That is crab. That is crab. Okay, another one. Let us look at this. Okay, this is a common word, and of course, letter D and letter R at the beginning of the word. Letter D is has the sound what? D, and letter R has the sound what? So if we call the two letters together, D, right, and S, S. So let's blend it together, everyone. It is what? Dress. Dress. Okay, another one. Okay, we have 3 consonants at the beginning of this word, and you recall we said that in consonant cluster we might have more than one consonant letter at the beginning, 1, 2, 3. In as much as we have them together with no vowel coming in between them, it is what we refer to as what? As consonant cluster. So we have letter S, S-C-R-E-A-M. And how do we pronounce that? It is what? It is scream, scream. S-C-R is screw, then aim, scream. Okay, let's move. Let's move. This is another word. We have S-K-A-T-E-B-O-A-R-D. S-K-A-T-E-B-O-A-R-D. And how do you pronounce that word? Children, are we having the consonant cluster at the beginning or at the end of that word? Did you say at the beginning? You're correct. And so for the consonant cluster, it is k, sk. If we pronounce S and K together, we have like sk. And that word is skateboard. Is what, children? Skateboard, skateboard. Okay, let's move. Are you following? Are you listening to me? Have you tested your listening here? Can you hear me? Beautiful. Now we move to another example. We have SCARF. Okay, okay. We have the consonant cluster. We have it at the beginning and we also have it at the end. But we want to concentrate at the beginning now. SC, sk, right? We have letter S as S. We have letter C as what? K. Okay, that's sk. And we have letter A, which is the vowel in between. And we also have the 2 consonants forming cluster at the end of that word. So it is pronounced as scarf. It is pronounced as what? Scarf. Another one. T-R-A-I-N. The consonant cluster is coming at the beginning of the word of that word. Right, children? Did you notice that? Okay, so that word is pronounced as train. As what, children? Train. Okay, so to the next example, we have B-U-I-L-D. And so the consonant cluster here is coming at the end of that word, L-D. They are both consonant letters. And so it is pronounced as build, not build. It is pronounced as what? Build, build. Okay, number 10, we have C-O-L-D. Children, do we have the consonant cluster at the beginning of that word or at the end of that word? At the end of the word. And so L-D are the consonant cluster in that word. And it is pronounced as what? Cold, cold. Okay, we have another example. S-P-O-O-N. And so the consonant cluster is at the beginning of that word and it is pronounced as what? As spoon, as spoon. So it is your turn, children, and as a proof you've been following and you've been participating, I have few questions for you, and they will be in form of pictures and words where you have to pick the correct answer. And what I want you to do is to look at the picture, right? Circle the correct word for each picture in the options below. Is that okay? So have you seen the picture, children? Okay, I have car, truck, and drink. What is your answer? Oh, you've chosen your answer. That is beautiful. And I'm sure you chose this as your answer because this definitely is not a car. and it is not a drink. So truck is the answer. And the consonant cluster is coming at the beginning, beautiful, at the beginning of that word, truck. Okay, another one. Look at the picture. We have say, drum, and swim. What is your answer? What is that athlete doing? Have you chosen your answer? Okay, did you choose say? Wrong. Did you choose drum? Very wrong too. If you have chosen swim, you're so correct. And the consonant cluster is coming at the beginning. Letter S and letter W is the consonant at the consonant cluster in that word. Okay, another one. Look at this, everyone. What is that man doing? Bump, fold, build. What is your answer? 3, 2, 1. Believing you've chosen your answer. Of course, that is fold. That man was folding that cloth. And the consonant cluster is coming at the beginning of that word. You agree with me, right? Fold. Okay, so to the next picture. What is that? Is it toast, ghost, or strict? 3, 2, 1. Okay, believing you've chosen your answer. And of course, the answer is toast. It is not ghost. It is not strict. And the consonant cluster is where? ST, T-O. It's not T-O. O is a vowel, right? So ST at the end of that word, toast. That is the consonant cluster. Okay, now we'll move to your assignment, children. Fill in the gaps with the correct consonant cluster from the box. Okay, we have the words up there: TR, SCR, SMBL, BR, SPR. So I have from number 1 to number 6. What I want you to do is look at the words from the box up. Well, from from the letters up, and fill it in. Those are examples of consonant cluster. I will be back. I want you to finish up. Okay. All right. Believing you are through with that, let's move to the next segment, which is let's formulate it. What are we formulating today, Aunty Lola? Well, I want you to form 4 sentences from this table. We've not done this before, but I know you're intelligent pupils and you can do this. Well, you look at the first table. We have he, she, Shola. To the second part, doesn't. To the third part, no, come, forget, read. How to swim, things easily, to school early, how to tell stories, good story. Okay, let me give you one. Let me do one for you. I can pick he from this table here. He doesn't know how to swim. I've been able to write out one sentence. So you can pick another one. You can choose the E also and use it to form sentences. I will be back. Okay, all right. Have you been able to try something? Okay, how many sentences were you able to form? 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. You are so smart. So from the table, I've been able to write out some sentences. So if yours is same with mine or you have something different and it's still correct, oh my dear friend, don't hesitate to celebrate yourself. So for the first one from the table, I brought out he doesn't know how to swim. Okay, another one, she doesn't come to school early. Another one, Shala doesn't forget things easily. Okay, another one, he doesn't read good stories. He doesn't read good stories. Do I have one more? No, I don't. I don't have any other one. And for coming this far with me, for participating, for giving me your 100% attention, children, you're very awesome. And I'm so proud of you. Do not forget that today is a new day. Learn something new. It is time for mathematics class and it is with Auntie Tino. I love you.
Welcome to today's mathematics class. When I say mathematics time, you say fun time. Mathematics time, fun time. And like always, today's mathematics class promises to be fun. Yes, I am Auntie Tino, and today I will be teaching division of two-digit numbers using repeated subtraction. Division of two-digit numbers using repeated subtraction. But first of all, let's get correction to our previous homework. 19 divided by 9, 24 divided by 5. Repeated subtraction. How do we do that? 19 divided by 9, yes. We first see when we subtract 9 from 19, how many do we get? 19 take away 9, we have 10. That is the first subtraction. Then 10 take away 9, we have 1. The second subtraction. So how many times will we subtract 9 from 19? That is 2 remainder 1. I'm sure you got 2 remainder 1 in your exercise book too. Good job, you. Yes. Solution 2, 24 divided by 5. How many times can we subtract 5 from 24? The first one, 24 minus 5, we have 19. That is the first subtraction. 19 minus 5, we have 14. The second subtraction. 14 minus 5, we have 9. The third subtraction. 9 minus 5, we have 4. How many times did we subtract 5 from 24 till we got a number smaller than 5? 4 times. And what is the smaller number we got? 4. So our answer is 4 remainder 4. So 24 divided by 5 is 4 remainder 4. Did you get the two sums correctly? I'm sure you did. Let us roll it up for ourselves to celebrate our success in the homework questions. Let's roll it up, roll it up, roll it up, roll it up, and let it go. You are smart. Good job, you. Yes. Yes. Now it's Brain Busters time. Brain Busters time. What do we have in our Brain Busters today? Write 4 different facts. Yes, you write 4 different facts for these questions. 927 can be written in the subtraction way and in the addition way. So think of it and write it in 20 seconds. Your time starts now. Okay, I'm back. It's 20 seconds and it's time up. How do we write math facts for these problems? 927. What connects 92 and 7 together? What connects 734 together? What connects 862? And what connects 651 together? Let's see. Yes, we can say 2 plus 7, 9. 7 plus 2, 9. 9 minus 2, 7. And 9 minus 7, 2. Yes, we can say 3 plus 4, 7. 4 plus 3, 7. 7 minus 3, 4. 4 minus 7 minus 3, 4. 7 minus 4, 3. Another math fact, yes. The third one, we can say 6 plus 2, 8. 2 plus 6, 8. 8 minus 2, 6. And 8 minus 6, 2. Yes, for the last one, we have 5 plus 1, 6. 1 plus 5, 6. 6 minus 1, 5. 6 minus 5, 1. I'm sure you got all the sums correctly. Good job, you. That's awesome. Good job, you. Well done. Learning objectives. What do I expect you to be able to do at the end of the lesson today? By the end of the lesson today, you should be able to divide numbers using repeated subtraction. We are still on repeated subtraction. The only new thing today is that we are subtracting 2 digits from two digits numbers. Yes. Division. What do you need to be able to subtract or to be able to divide 2 digit numbers by 2 digit numbers at the end of the lesson today? Thank you. Your 100% focus and attention. Division. The division is a method of distributing a group of things into equal parts. We know that already. It is one of the 4 basic operations of arithmetic, which gives a fair result of sharing. Gives a fair result of sharing. Yes. Its symbol is this. Anywhere you see this or this slash, you know you are supposed to divide. Anywhere you see these symbols in mathematics, know you are supposed to divide or you are asked to divide. Yes. Repeated subtraction. What do we mean by repeated subtraction? Repeated subtraction is a method of subtracting the equal number of items from a larger group. It's also known as division. Division is also known as repeated subtraction. Repeated subtraction can also be called division. Let's divide using repeated subtraction. We are not new to it. Yes. Example 1, we have 24 divided by 10. 24 divided by 10. The only new thing we have today is that our divisor is also 2-digit number. The number we are dividing with, that is 10. It's also 2-digit number, unlike what we've been having, unlike what we had in our last lesson that we had 2-digit divided by only single-digit number. Yes, so how do we do it? The same method we've been using, 24 minus 10. That is the first subtraction. Yes, 14 is still bigger than 10, so we can still subtract. 14 minus 10 is 4. 4 is smaller than 10. Remember, you repeatedly subtract until you have a number that is smaller than the number you are subtracting with. We are subtracting with 10, and 4 is smaller than 10. So how many times did we subtract 10 from 24? 2 times. Remainder 4. So 24 divided by 10 is 2, remainder 4. Are we together? Say together we are. Yes. 39 divided by 13. 39 divided by 13. What do we do? 39 minus 13 gives us 26. 26 minus 13 gives us 13. That is the second time. 13 and 13 are equal, so they can still be subtracted from each other. 13 minus 13 is 0. Remember, you repeatedly subtract until you get a number smaller or until you get 0. Now we have 0. So how many times did we subtract 13 from 39? 3 times. No remainder. 0. No remainder. So 39 divided by 13 is equal to 3. Is equal to 3. Yes. Okay. Example 3. 46 divided by 14. 46 divided by 14. What do? We say 46 minus 14. 46 minus 14. We know how to take away now. We've done it before. 46 minus 14. 6 take away 4 is 2. 4 take away 1 is 3. So we are left with 32. 32. 32 is bigger than 14, so we can still subtract. 32 minus 14, that is the second subtraction. The second time we are subtracting, we are left with 18. 18 is bigger than 14, so we can still subtract. 18 minus 14 gives us 4. How many times were we able to subtract 14? 3 times, and we are left with 4, a number smaller than 14. Remember, you repeatedly subtract until you get 0 or a number smaller than the number you are subtracting with. So 4 is smaller than 14. 46 divided by 14 is 3, remainder 4. Are we together? Say, together we are. Good job, you. 55 divided by 15. 55 divided by 15. Remember, repeated subtraction. Repeated, it means continuous. You keep subtracting until you get a number smaller than 15 or until you get 0. So the first step is to say 55 minus 15. That is the first time we are subtracting. You write it down somewhere so that you don't forget. 40. 40 minus 15 gives us 25. That is the second time we are subtracting. 25 minus 15 gives us 10. 10 is smaller than 15. We can't subtract again. Peradventure, you forgot to write it down. You can also count. How many times was I able to subtract 15 until I got a number smaller? 1, 2, 3. I was able to subtract 3 times. And I have 10. So when they ask me, or when I'm asked, what is 55 divided by 15? I'll say 3 remainder 10. 3 remainder 10. Yes. 44 divided by 11. 44 divided by 11. Repeated subtraction. You keep subtracting 11 until you get 0 or a number smaller than 11. So the first step is to say 44 minus 11. That is the first time we are subtracting 11. You pen it down somewhere. We get 33. 33 minus 11. That is the second time we are subtracting 11. You pen it down somewhere. We get 22. 22 minus 11, we get 11. 11 and 11 are equal. They can be subtracted from each other. So we say 11 minus 11, it gives us 0. Yes. So how many times were we able to subtract 11 until we got 0 or a number smaller than 11? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 44 divided by 11 is 4. 44 divided by 11 is 4. Very simple, right? Yes, I told you it will be very simple and you would love it. 49 divided by 19. The same thing we've been doing since the beginning of the lesson. 49, the first step is to say 49 minus 19. We have 30. That is the first time we are subtracting. You pen it down. 30 minus 19, we have 11. 11 is smaller than 19. Yes, so how many times was I able to subtract 19 till I got a number smaller than 19? 2 times remainder 19. So 49 divided by 19 is 2 remainder 11. 2 remainder 11. Wow, now do this. Now do this. How well have you been following today's lesson? Because it's evaluation time. It's assessment time. It's assessment time. It's time to prove yourself. 56 divided by 12, 66 divided by 11. Remember, repeated subtraction. You keep subtracting until you get a number smaller or 0. Attempt this in 1 minute 30 seconds. Your time starts now. Okay, I'm back, and that means it's time up. Let's get correction to the evaluation question. 56 divided by 12. What do we do? The first step is to say 56 minus 12, and that will give us 44. That is the first time we are subtracting. 44 minus 12 is 32. That is the second time. 32 minus 12, we get 20. Yes, we can still subtract. 20 take away 12, we have 8. And 8 is smaller than 12, so we can't subtract again. How many times were we able to subtract 12 till we got a number smaller than 12? 4 times, remainder 8. So 56 divided by 12 is 4, remainder 8 is equal to 4, remainder 8. Yes, let's move on. 66 divided by 11. What do we do? The first thing to do is to say 66 minus 11. Remember repeated subtraction. We keep subtracting until we get a number smaller than 11 or until we get 0. 66 minus 11 is equal to 55. 55 minus 11 is equal to 44. That's the second time. 44 minus 11 gives us 33. 33 minus 11 gives us 22. 22 minus 11 is equal to 11. 11 and 11 are equal to, they are same, so we can still subtract. 11 minus 11 is equal to 0. Remember, we keep subtracting until we get a number that is smaller than 11 or until we get 0. We've gotten 0. How many times did we subtract 11? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 66 divided by 11 gives us 6. Did you get the two sums correctly? I'm sure you did. And because of that, I'm going to give you a superhero chair to celebrate your success in today's evaluation question. Let's go. March, march, I march like an ant. 1, 2, 3, I clap my hands. Superhero. Good job, you. You are amazing. Well done. Yes, it's assignment time. Assignment time. Don't forget to do your homework. And don't just do it and keep it with you at home. Do it and submit online. Submit it to the WhatsApp number we call at the end of the show every time. And you don't know, you might be winning for yourself some goodie packs. Yes. Let's see our assignment question. 34 divided by 17. 31 divided by 10. Don't forget repeated subtraction. Capture this in 10 seconds and your time starts now. Okay, I'm back and it's time up, and that's it for today. We have come to the end of another awesome yet educative mathematics class. I'm sure you had fun, but don't go away because it's not over yet. Uncle Sheyi is here for an amazing time with you in General Studies class. Till I come your way next lesson, don't forget, Auntie Tinu loves you. Bye-bye.
Hello, my friends. How are you? High five. Yeah, you're welcome. I'm good also. You're welcome to your favorite program, The Classroom, in your home. And I'm your teacher, Uncle Sheyi. And guess what? Today, we will be looking at culture. Do you know about your culture? Okay, we will be looking at culture, okay? But before we go into today's class, let's quickly have the correction to the previous homework that I gave you in our last class, okay? I asked you to mention 4 ways of preventing road accidents. You did do your assignment? I'm sure you did, all right? So what are the 4 ways of preventing road accidents? You should drive carefully. Yes, drive carefully. You should obey road and traffic signs, okay? The traffic signs you see on the road, and most especially the road signs, okay? When the green tells you to go, you should go. When the red tells you to stop, you should stop, okay? And also you should use the pedestrian bridge. You should not cross the expressway, okay? Use the pedestrian bridge. And also you should check and repair your vehicles regularly. Always check your vehicles before taking them out, okay? And I'm sure you are correct. You got 4 out of 4. And I'm going to give you a super chair. Super. All right, because you are super pupils. Okay, let's go into today's class. Now today we are looking at culture. And by the end of the lesson, you should be able to define culture, and you should be able to differentiate between material culture and non-material culture. Okay? Now, what is culture? Pupils, what do you understand by culture? Culture is the way of life. Can you say that? Culture is the way of life. It is the way of life of a group of people. Okay? It is the way of life of a group of people. It is the behavior, the beliefs, values, and symbols that a group of people accept and are passed from one generation to another. So another thing you should know about culture is that it is passed from one generation to another. A father will tell his son about how to go about things, how to do this, how to do that, and as the child also grows, he also passes it down to his own children. That is culture. Culture is passed from one generation to another. All right, as you can see on the screen, you can see these particular people. They are dancing. Can you see that they are dancing? And they are putting on a particular type of attire that you will not see some other people in another community put on. Okay? And what they are doing is a cultural display. Okay? You can see them putting on beads. Can you see it? All right. So what they are doing is cultural display. Okay? All right. Let's continue. Elements of culture include food, the food we eat, language that we speak, our type of dressing, the music we sing, and the religion we practice. Okay? Those are elements of culture. Don't worry, as we go on, we will be looking at them. All right, pupils, my friends, you must know that most times culture is resistant to change. Most people don't want to change their way of belief. Most people don't want to change the way they think, the way they dress, what they eat, and others. Okay? And for example, as you can see, Uncle Sheyi is putting on a shirt, while in the olden times, I might not have been putting on this kind of shirt. Of course, our own dressing is good, okay? But because we are mixing with other people from other places, so culture, we are imbibing some of their cultures, and they are also imbibing some parts of our own culture, okay? All right, now let's look at types of culture. Of course, there are different types of culture, but for this class, we will be looking at the material culture and the non-material culture, okay? I want you to repeat that after me. Material culture, non-material culture. Brilliant. All right. Now, what is material culture? Material culture are those physical or tangible objects used in different cultural settings, okay? So when we say material culture, it means things you can see, things you can touch, things you can feel, and things that you can use, okay? In fact, sometimes they are edible. They are things you can eat, all right? So let's look at types of material culture. For example, the clothes we put on is material culture, okay? The clothes that we wear, the headgears, the fila, the caps, they are material culture. The shoes, material cultures, okay? We have the beads, they are material cultures, okay? Beads. The buildings, okay? Buildings, if you go to some parts of Nigeria, you will see a pattern. There's a particular pattern of building, and you will know that these people are from this part of the country. Okay, so the buildings also show the part of the country or the part of the world that the person is from. Food, the food we eat. For example, the Yoruba people, they eat amala, ewedu, gbegiri. Okay, while the people from the east, the Igbo, they take isewu, they take akpu, all right, and so many others. While from the northern part, they take tuwo shinkafa. Yes, so the food we take is also material culture. Okay, all right. Arts are also material culture. The pots we use in our homes, the calabash, and so many others. Okay, I believe you have a grasp of material culture. Examples: the clothes, beads, the art, buildings, and so many others. Material cultures are those aspects or those objects that we use in our cultural environment that we can feel, that we can touch, that we can put on, okay, that we can see, tangible things. All right, now let's move on to non-material culture. What is non-material culture? Non-material culture refers to non-physical things that cannot be touched. You cannot see them. You cannot feel them. All right? There are those aspects that are not tangible. Yes. Don't worry, I will be giving you some examples of non-material culture. A good example of a non-material culture is our belief system. Yes, our belief, things we believe in. For example, in the Yoruba setting, we believe in humanity. We believe in hospitality. When you have visitors, we believe in taking care of your visitors. We also believe in being good to your neighbors. Yes, so that is part of the belief. Can you see that kind of belief? No, you cannot see it. It is abstract. It's not something you can touch or something that you can see. All right? Yes, belief is non-material culture. Taboos. Taboos. What are taboos? Taboos are those things that is forbidden, things that we don't do, that the culture forbids anyone from doing. Of course, you can't see it. It is just there in our head. All right? And for example, I remember in a particular part of Nigeria, they don't allow people to whistle at night. It is a taboo. As you can see on the screen, the man is whistling. Of course, in some part of Nigeria, it is a taboo for you to whistle at night. Okay? All right. So it is also type of what? A non-material culture, or an example of a non-material culture. Music. The music we play, the sounds, is also non-material culture. There's a pattern, there's a way that some parts of the country sing. For example, the Yoruba, we have the Apala, we have the Fuji, different types, the different genres of songs. Okay? All right. So music is also non-material culture. Religion. Religion. Can you see religion? No. Can you feel religion? No. So religion is also a non-material culture. Okay? It's a non-material culture. Some in the Yoruba land believe in Ifa, they practice the Ifa, whatever. Okay? Different types of religion. All right? So religion is also a non-material culture. Values. Values are also non-material culture. For example, it is believed in Yoruba land that a child should not shake hands with his father or with an elderly person. A child should prostrate, a boy should prostrate, while a girl should what? Kneel down. As you can see on the screen, you can see the boy prostrating to greet his mom, while the girl is kneeling down to what? To greet the mom. So it is values that we what? That we cherish in this part of the country, and it is non-material culture. I believe you have been giving me your rapt attention. Let us quickly have our evaluation, okay? Now please number your work from 1 to 5, okay? Number your work from 1 to 5. You don't need to write the question. I will be reading the question out for you. You just have to write down the correct answer, okay? Question number 1. Have you numbered your book from 1 to 5? All right, so let's continue. Dash is the way of life of a group of people. Dash is the way of life of a group of people. Quickly put down your answer. All right, let's go to the next one. Number 2, food, religion, dressing, music are dash of culture. Food, religion, dressing, music are dash of culture. They are life of culture, elements of culture, class of culture, uses of culture. Please put down the correct option. Oh, you've done that. I can move on to number 3. Okay, let's quickly go to number 3. We cannot feel, touch, and see dash culture. We cannot feel, touch, and see dash culture. Material culture, non-meat culture, element culture, non-material culture. Quickly do that. Okay, let's go to number 4. Number 4 says food, calabash, clothes are material culture. Is it true or false? Food, calabash, clothes are material culture. True or false? Quickly do that. Okay, I can move on to the next question, which is the last one, number 5. Beliefs, music are part of culture that can be touched. Can we touch beliefs? Can we touch music? Yes or no? Okay, let me give you some few seconds to cross-check your work to be sure you have written down the correct thing. Okay, please cross-check. All right, have you done that? Oh, okay, pen's up. Your time is up. Your time is up. All right, you can drop your pen. No, don't drop your pen. You can use your pen to tick if you are correct, so don't drop it. But don't change your answer. Okay, I trust you. Number 1, dash is the way of life of a group of people. Culture is the way of life of a group of people. Give a tick. Number 2, food, religion, dressing, music are elements of culture. We cannot feel, touch, and see non-material culture. Food, calabash, clothes are material culture. True. Food, calabash, clothes are material culture. And number 5, the last one, beliefs, music are part of culture that can be touched. Beliefs, music are part of culture that can be touched. No, we cannot touch beliefs. We cannot touch music. We can only see people acting them out. Did you get 5 out of 5, 4 out of 5, 3 out of 5? You deserve a pounding chair. Boom, 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 boom. Well done, my friends. Okay, peradventure you scored 2 out of 5 or 1 out of 5. Don't worry, you don't need to be depressed. I know you will do better in our next class. And for you to do better, you need to tune into the program in time and you need to listen attentively to the teacher. Okay? All right, let's take down our assignment so you can write the question down. And what is the question? Mention 2 elements of culture. Mention 2 elements of culture. Excuse me. Mention 2 elements of culture. Okay, have you done that? All right, to the favorite segment of the program. Did you know? 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 All right, are you excited? Yes, I am excited. All right, what's our question for today? Do you know the longest bridge in Africa? Oh, remember we have done the longest bridge in West Africa. And that bridge is Third Mainland Bridge, isn't it? Yes, the bridge that links the island to the mainland. Okay, the longest bridge in Africa is in Nigeria. Do you know it? Okay, put it down if you know the answer. Put it down. I'm sure you are brilliant and I'm sure you have been reading. So I know you would know the answer. Put it down. Put down your answer quickly. Do that quickly. All right? Have you done that? Okay, let's see if you are correct. The longest bridge in Africa. Oh, it is the 6th October Bridge in Cairo, Egypt. Oh, it's not in Nigeria. I thought it's in Nigeria. The 6th October Bridge in Cairo, Egypt. It is the longest bridge in Africa, okay? It is longer than the 3rd mainland bridge in Lagos. Oh, all right. So now you know the longest bridge in Africa. It is the 6th October Bridge in Cairo, Egypt. Okay, and that is it for today. Did you learn something new? Of course, you learned about the longest bridge in Africa. You learned about material and non-material culture. All right. Until next time that I will be seeing you again, please take care of yourself and be good. Bye.
Amazing.
Yeah.
You will agree with me that today's lesson was interesting, fun-filled, and yet educative. Uncle Sheyi, what's your take on this?
Yeah, Auntie Tinu, I totally agree with you. Today's class has been awesome. Particularly, we should give kudos to our pupils for giving us their rapt attention and also for submitting their comments and their assignment in good time. We say, good job you. Auntie Lola.
Yes, and peradventure you missed any of the episode, please visit our YouTube channel, Lagos Suburb YouTube channel. I repeat, Lagos Suburb YouTube channel. You have a phone, you have access to your parent phone, please visit that channel.
Don't forget to send in your comments, question, and homework to the number showing on the screen. The number is 08150865663. SMS and WhatsApp messages only. Till we come your way next lesson, remember, at last Suburb,
We leave no child behind.